store looked in certain parts.
Wow.
And Bernie knew where everything was. You come in for a song, I know where it is. He's underneath stuff, and there it is. But so that's the store that we worked in. Now, a lot of civilians, non-DJs, didn't come in this store too much. Like music collectors came in the store. So some of you may not know about the store. But Tommy was one of the people that worked in the store because he loved music. And what Tommy would do is, and I worked in record stores before, managed them and everything. But what Tommy taught me is how to sell a record. So this is how Tommy sold a record. He'd take a record off the wall, take another record off the wall, and then just start playing the records. And so DJs in the store, hey, what's that? And so Tommy would, it's this, and they would see what he's doing and purchase the record. Now sometimes people would come back, Tommy doesn't know this, and they would say,
don't sound like that.
That's not the records that I bought. Right? Tommy's trying to get over on me. And so I said, no, those were the records. Now, all that other stuff he did with the knobs, you got to figure that out on your own. So Tommy's one of those types. He's an entertainer and a DJ and a good friend of mine. And so I could talk on and on about Tommy, but I'm going to turn the mic over to a legend himself.
Thank you. Now I'm gonna go back before him, okay? I'm gonna let y'all my age. This happens, let's say, 85, 86. Were you around then? Wow. Do some history right here. I'm going to work, it's 9:30 in the morning, pull up to the mall. Mall's not open yet, mind you. Go in, go to the store, put my key in, pull the gate up. I know my co-worker's coming real soon. Right? It's 10:30. Don't see him. No problem, he's coming. The store opens at 10. He's coming, no problem. According to letters, here comes somebody tired. Oh, God. Whew. Long night. Wait till you hear this. Puts the cassette deck in. People coming in the store, buying the records, looking around. We had everything in the store. So it's called Metro Stereo in Mondawmin. He puts the cassette in. Cassette. Yes, I said it. Cassette. We had plenty of them. Double cassette decks. Some of y'all remember that. Oh, yeah. Some of y'all probably got some of those cassettes in your house, don't you?
I mean, I was young. I was in...
Don't lie, you wasn't that young. Oh, sorry about it. Push the cassettes in, he push play, and I hear, get the hoe. Yeah! What is that? Are you kidding me? The whole store stops. Everybody wants one. We don't have any. We just did it last night. About a week later, we got boxes of them. And that started Baltimore Club. Get the hoe. That's a clip here. That's right. But that parlayed into a whole lot of other things. I'm sure you heard of la-da-dee-da-da-da, right? Oh, yeah. It's Crystal Water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alternate Tape, another artist.
Oh,
worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
Spawned from the Tommy Davis Touch. Group called Mass Order.
Oh, yeah.
Another spawn off. And then they spawned another artist, Adina Howard. So this man has touched so many lives in this industry, and mine. I probably was one of the first proteges that bugged the mess out of him. You know what I mean? Like, don't go away. Like, get out of my way, little boy, stop bothering me. No. I want to know what you know. So that way I can add to what I know. And that made me who I am today. Not that I'm anybody special, but I appreciate that. You know, took me under his wing, showed me everything there is to know from sales to production, just being a better person, you know? And I appreciate that in you, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, my mentor, legend, the one that puts so much of his life into the music you guys hear today in so many different forms, Tommy Davis.
To create and distribute his own record label, Tommy biggest records in the 80s. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together again for this year's Hall of Famer, Tommy Davis! Yeah. Speak. And tell us a little bit about the whole record. I couldn't be here without, if I look around, hey, my friends, make some noise. The young people that's out here, you can't do without them. Because when I stand up here and I hear all the people, this is, I'm 56, and I was doing this since I was 18. So I've been around the world and been on 3 or 4 major record labels, Warner Brothers and stuff, and NCA, Mercury, and done some things in Baltimore, but never have I stopped long enough to say, you know what, this is what I do, and I couldn't have did without y'all. So when they talk about all the bad things that they seem to remember,
Let's go to the good times.
yeah. I don't want to run off long, but from my Darman Mall was where I started. I was 18. I walked in the store, I bought some records, and this white Jewish guy knew everything. And at first, I wanted to be a white Jewish guy, to be honest, because he knew everything. Then I went to Odell's, and this guy named Wayne Davis was playing. Then I wanted to be Wayne Davis. Do y'all know Odell's?
Yeah.
This was some years ago. I'm 19 with punk rock safety pins going on my shirt, hanging on North Avenue, standing in the line. That's how far I go back.
Right?
So, about time I get to Music Liberated with Diamond, we're banging this Baltimore club here, and y'all know these Baltimore club people, but these things started in a record store when these people started bringing in their loops. And Scotty B and Unruly. And I remember Miss Tony was coming from high school in the store, and I was giving a microphone, and Tony would say something. And this is before the records. I've watched all these people come, and many go.
Right.
Many go. Y'all remember Tab? Y'all remember Miss Tony? Y'all remember a lot of people that have gone, and that we are standing on their shoulders for. I am so proud to be a part of this tradition. If you want to look up some history, you can look up the Horsemen. You can look up me. You can look at many people in the room. Right now, I'm running 4 record labels globally. But in my hometown, I like just being Tommy.
Yeah.
And you know what? Y'all allow me to be. I love y'all. Tommy, I know you took the time. You not?
Uh-oh.
You burned me up here? Well, are you okay? I didn't know you were 56. Are you going to be okay? Get my walkers out there. Okay, all right. I didn't know that, Tommy. We should induct you a long time ago. Yeah, you know what? Y'all did it before it's too late. Yeah. I got to thank all my friends. My mom's here, y'all. Any of y'all doing music, notice when you grow up, that person has to listen to you just playing the same record over and over and over. When you cut that off, she was that person. One of my newest partners, y'all might know, is DJ Spin. Right now, we're doing labels all over the world. I mean, I'm going back and forth to England and different places, and one of the greatest honors I have is to say I'm from Baltimore. Amen. Because they think we're a little southern town. They think we're a whole bunch of, until I step into their soil and they say, where's Baltimore? Is it DC? No, it's Baltimore.
Right.
It's Baltimore, and I'm so proud. And the interviews around the world, I say I'm from Baltimore. I say, many of y'all know, Baltimore was the start of the house scene. It was the start of Baltimore clubs. And 20-something years ago, when I was trying to introduce hip-hop, nobody wanted to hear it. Now look at it. Billion-dollar industry. That's because y'all got an open mind, y'all got an open heart, and y'all have an open spirit. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah.